What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Rippers, what's up? RJ, what's up, brother? Already hitting today. One of two and is mega early. Let's get it. Nick, what's up, brother? Grayson, what's up? Welcome in, y'all, as always, man. Appreciate y'all for joining me, as always, man. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Share the live on your social medias. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm making sure I share the live real quick. I am sharing that we are live, and then we're going to get into it. Hopefully, I'm not coughing too bad today. Uh, I still am dealing with my damn allergies, man. So it's frustrating, but it is what it is. Those live W's last night was nice. Yeah, yeah. Y'all make sure y'all don't sleep on the live. We have live props. Like you can see the live props once the game starts. Live props are hard to catch, as you guys probably all know. You can go to the game center though, and it's pretty easy to catch live game bets. And you just click right here at the top right, live, and go to live games, and whatever's live and whatever bets are available, you can find there. What's up? Let's get it. Shanda, let's get it. Anthony, what's up, brother? Does the tool ever gonna have second half option? Not many tools have second half options. Um, so while we could get it, it's not gonna have a ton of consensus books behind it. So I mean, it's not gonna be the sharpest plays of all time. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean, obviously, we trying to get y'all locked in on a better strategy, on a more consistent pro level sharp strategy. So trying to push y'all to these things that I mean, obviously have grown in popularity over social media, just because people will bet anything. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to making sharp decisions, there's some things you just need to, you know, avoid. You don't have to. That's another thing is you don't have to bet everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like you really don't. You can sit back and pick your spots. We about to love it. Jay, you already know, man. Let's cash again. Let's get it. Just have fun. Soto sold the bag. What happened? Yours, Stride. What's up, brother? What's up, Batman? Got Batman in the live. That's what's up. Feels like a winning Wednesday. You already know, man. Hump days are always winning days. I see Austin Reeves assist under is a great play on Novig. Worried they may bench LeBron or Luca. Rippers, I wouldn't worry too much about that type of thing. Like at the end of the day, these sports books have that type of data already kind of into it. So you just gotta take it where it is, man. Don't let your like mind talk you off of plays that are great EV. You just gotta play the top EV, man. You gotta keep it consistent. You gotta play those plays that are amazing. Especially if that Austin Reeves plays has 30 or more consensus books built into it. You gotta do your thing. What's up, Ken? I'm getting back into the mix. Been out last 7 months since blowing my bankroll. Let's go around, man. Hey, lock in. We got a new strategy we've been locking in, and folks are up big. Let's refresh and let's go over our top props, man. Let's do it. What does sport difference mean? Are you talking about projection difference? You talking about player projection difference? That is from our AI simulation data projection compared to where the line is. Difference. Yo, Adon, what's up, brother? All right, y'all, let's get straight into it. Now, as we can see, we got a beautiful pick on PrizePicks at the moment. Um, James Harden over 2.5 three-pointers made. Probably won't last long on PrizePicks. 7.5 EV. 41 books built into that 7.5 EV over on PrizePicks. So great spot. Draymond Green is right there, tinkering on the borderline. You people who just play DFS books and just play PrizePicks, you can go the Draymond Green under 5.5 assists. I'm not going to fault you for it. 4.9 EV, almost the 5. 65 books built into that. So at least we know, even though this is slightly under our threshold that we normally like to look at least we know that there's 65 books on it. No run first inning tool. Where is it at? The game center should have first runs. But first inning runs is, like I've been telling y'all, is not a sharp market most of the time. There's not a lot of books that'll be on that. Damn, I wish my allergies would end already, man. Fuck. All right. Nothing too crazy for PrizePicks, to be honest with you. I mean, you got the James Harden over 2.5 3-pointers and Draymond Green under 5.5 assists. Let's look at all markets. I mean, all sports books. James Harden over 8.5 assists at plus 100 on ESPN bet is 13.58. Consensus odds at minus 131 among 44 books. This is the type of shit we're looking for, man. Straight bet on ESPN bet at plus 100. Great night on Greenlight last night as well. Yeah, our DFS lineups smacked yesterday. Aaron Gordon over 4.5 rebounds, plus 100 on Bet365. 12.9 EV, 30 books built into that 12.9, so great spot there as well. Harden's threes already turned into a goblin. Damn. Props Made Easy members, plenty of y'all should have been able to got it. Anybody get that? Did all Props Made Easy members should have already got that in already by the time that bumped. But Aaron Gordon over 4.5 rebounds, plus 100, good spot. You got the 30 book threshold. You can also take that on BetMGM at the same odds at plus 100. It's good on either one. Same EV, obviously. Luke Cornett over 2.5 assists is minus 102 odds on Novig. 12.7 EV percent, minus 132 consensus across the 50 books that is showing. Again, our strategy, our rule book that we are focused on following, right? Over 5% EV is the EV threshold. And then we need 30 or more books baked into that consensus odds. That way we know we got a good solid sample built into that EV. So the 50 books is obviously fantastic. Luke Cornett over 2.5 assists, especially when the odds are upwards of minus 130 on average among those 50 books. Getting it at minus 102 on Novig obviously is fantastic. And that's what EV is about, grabbing it at that amazing value where it is. Aaron Gordon's over 4.5 rebounds at minus 105 odds on Hard Rock at 10.2 EV. Minus 129 consensus across 30 books there. Christian Braun, another really good one with the amount of books baked into that EV. That is fantastic. Over 15.5 points for Christian Braun at plus 100 on DraftKings. 9.1 EV. Minus 120 are the average consensus among the 63 books here. So great spot there. I really love that Christian Braun at plus 100. Anytime I get a big EV spot, that's an underdog, like a plus odds. I love that shit. Those are the more profitable ones long term. Corey Joseph over 2.5 rebounds at minus 125 on Novig. 8.96 EV. Minus 153 are the consensus among 54 books. So another solid sample there for Corey Joseph over 2.5 rebounds. And again, straight bet these. You don't have to add legs. The moment you start adding legs, the more the EV goes down. You feel what I'm saying? Keep them where they're at. Straight bet them. Straight bet these. No need to pair them up. If you're in a state where you can play a sports book where it's a regular sports book, where you're able to play straight bets, gotta do it. Do you ever fade total bases for baseball? I feel like that is so hard to hit. I get weird about total bases sometimes. So Rippers, as I've said many times, there's no how do I put it? There's nothing that can keep me off of a play if it's EV. I don't overthink things anymore. The moment that I let go and stopped overthinking things, my hit rate skyrocketed. My profit in this industry skyrocketed the moment I let go and just let it be and took the EV where it was. I love this channel. Christian, I love you, man. Appreciate you. But F shot of Mongo, what happened? What's up, Sleepy? I mega overthink things. Yeah, I mean look, hey, and no shade at you either. A lot of people overthink these things. And one of the main issues with a lot of people is really them holding back themselves. You feel what I'm saying? To be real with you, think about it. Yes, there's over 18,000 people using Props Made Easy, but there's also hundreds of thousands of people who bet a day. So that means there's 80,000 people who most likely, the only way you're betting is if you have a tool at this point. There's 80,000 people who are using a different tool paying double the price of Props Made Easy for less data. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes people just hurt themselves. They make life harder on themselves when things could be so much easier. You feel what I'm saying? And look, eventually I have full faith that all of these people will have a Props Made Easy account. Props Made Easy eventually have over 80,000 people utilizing it. I believe in that and I hope that. Because, that way we know that people are no longer spending much of their bankroll on the data and putting most of their bankroll on the shit that matters. You feel what I'm saying? The actual slips they're making. When do you post on DFS? I don't do any videos anymore of DFS, but I still post optimal lineups over at Greenlight DFS. We had a great night last night on the optimal lineups for DFS. So Greenlight's still full effect, man. We got a lot of content. We got our lineup optimizer over there that you get access to. You also get access to the player prop tools anytime you join Greenlight as well. That's a cool feature that Props Made Easy let me have over at Greenlight. Let me give Greenlight members also access to it in their daily access over on my site, Greenlight DFS. But if you're interested in DFS and if you like to, build lineups, and it's fun, man, because it really takes strategy. It really takes, like, you got to look at roster construction. This guy's priced this much. This guy's priced this much. You really got to play with shit, and it's really, really fun to build a lineup and put it in a tournament, especially when you win the big money. Like last season when I won members 90,000, I personally won 50,000 that night because I didn't get in as many contests as I should have. But we had a member hit in a single tournament. I didn't join this tournament. It was like $300 entry or something like that. Won $90,000 with our optimal lineup provided at Greenlight in MLB DFS on DraftKings. Absolutely ridiculous, man. So that type of upside is why we do it, man. So Greenlight, yes, still, but I don't do a bunch of videos and shit on it. I just really, like, that's what I do though when I'm not talking player props and talking Props Made Easy. I lock in on lineups all day. That's what I do, man. That's what I've been doing for so long. So that's what I do. The poor taxes on that. Yeah, you probably got to pay, what, 30K probably in tax on a 90K win, which is unfortunate. But either way, man, 300 to what, 40-something thousand, 50-something thousand, still ain't bad. AD's about to go crazy tonight, 33-10. You think so? I saw an AD play earlier. AD's one of the plays that was popping earlier. Where were we, though? So we got the Corey Joseph at minus 125. Better has a good one. Oh, no, there's only 12 books in there. So, again, 5% or higher EV, 30 or more books built into the consensus. Why? Because the more books we have built into that consensus, which at Props Made Easy, it makes it easy for you to know how many books have a consensus, is by just looking right here. We added this feature, and it is clutch. It is absolutely clutch to know that. Because that way, instead of taking a play that's only got like 5 books and it's a big EV, you can now know, okay, that's only 5 books. That's not a big enough sample for me personally. I'm going to go for this one with the 54. You feel what I'm saying? Anyone new here, stick around and stick with Cam. He'll bring you to the promised land. I appreciate you, Rivers. Man, yeah. One thing that I do love is that, like, the following and the people, I've really grown a following of supporters who really fuck with your boy, and I appreciate y'all in that, man. And I really fuck with y'all and really appreciate y'all. I'm like super tight with a lot of my supporters, man. I've sent diaper money to my supporters having babies and all types of stuff. So, like, we're all real tight. We formed a really tight bond. And so, yeah, if you're new here, man, welcome in. I appreciate you for being here, and I just look forward to helping you become a better, man. That's what we're here for. All right. Let's see. Let's switch over to MLB real quick. We'll come back to NBA though. Let's switch over to MLB and see what the best options are. How many of you, let me ask you this, how many of you were just playing DFS books, and now because of me, because of your boy, you now have Fliff accounts or NoVig accounts and those sites, and you're having more success? Just let me know in the chat. I'm curious. How many of y'all have joined NoVig and Fliff and ProfitX and these other sports books and are seeing success since we started this rulebook challenge of the month of April? Rippers for sure. I already know. My boy sits back and takes notes. Every live show, every video. I appreciate you. You got Bet365. That's what's up, brother. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking for people to have regular books, and that's what's up. I didn't know NoVig was in my area, but I have been raking on it. That's what's up, Just Made. I love to see that, brother. Bleezy, good choice, brother. Christopher, that's what's up, brother. Kane, shout out to y'all, man. I love to see y'all doing that, man. All right. So, moving on. Looking at MLB, we have Seth Lugo. Over 4.5 strikeouts at minus 135 on DraftKings, 7.87 EV percent, 55 books built into that 7.87. Now, let me talk about something one more time. So for those of you, obviously we have our rule book, right? We want any plays that are plus 150 range to minus 130 range, Okay, yes, this is minus 135. I'm not talking about being that tight. You can play this, obviously. You can straight bet this still. Now, what I wanted to mention though is that at Props Made Easy we have this favorite EV filter. Now a lot of y'all probably know because a lot of y'all are probably Props Made Easy members, but the favorite EV filter is something that is pivotal to take advantage of if you are a new bettor or you're a low bankroll bettor trying to build your bankroll as consistently as you can. Now, we talk about plus EV, right? Every single video I make, we talk about plus EV. You have these plus EVs that are going to be plus 100. You have these plus EVs that are going to be plus 120, minus 100, whatever. Those really good odds, low odds, right? Really great payout odds, and long term you'll make more profit on those, right? But if you are somebody with a lower bankroll, you may not be able to sustain the losses by playing big underdog EV by the time you're supposed to be, because you have to play these plays consistently to see the profit by the end of the month. If you can only last bankroll wise a couple losses, then you need to be playing as safe as you possibly can. And remember to use smart bankroll management. You feel what I'm saying? So the favored EV is going to show you plays that are already favored. These are going to be more consistent hits throughout the month. So follow the same game plan. Go to favored EV, follow the same game plan. Over 5% EV, over that 30 threshold of consensus books, and play the favored EV if you have a low bankroll and you're looking for more consistency while building your bankroll. Okay? Now, if you're in this to make as much as you possibly can and your bankroll is getting solid, then you switch over and play all EV and don't worry about it if it's favored or not, right? But my recommendation to you, if you are somebody with a lower bankroll, is to play plays already favored that are also high EV. Yes, plus 150 to minus 130 is personally where I like to stay odds-wise. That's because that way I'm not getting too heavy into a chalky play, too favored, while also still making sure I'm playing the EV, obviously, in a good range. But yeah. All right, so favored EV can really help those with a lower bankroll, man. That's why we added that filter, really, for the low bankroll players. And there's no shade at low bankroll players. We all start at low bankroll. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not like talking shit about low bankroll folks or nothing like that, okay? I don't want y'all to think that. I'm just telling you, like, look, straight up, all complete honesty, if you have a very low bankroll, there's a certain way you got to make sure you're doing things to be the most safe. That way, when you do lose, which losses are inevitable, but when you do lose, you live to fight another day, and most likely that next day you're able to bounce back, and you're able to slowly but surely start building that bankroll up to where you need to be. And like I said, man, my goal here is to bring y'all from your dollar units you may be on now to $100 units one day. You feel what I'm saying? As long as y'all are still being smart, still using bankroll management, I want y'all to be able to start taking vacations with the family off your betting money. You feel what I'm saying? Everything you make it work. Most of it you're able to just keep in that savings account, and the money you make off, I'm not going to say gambling because you're doing it the right way. You're playing plus EV, so it's not even gambling. You feel what I'm saying? But the money you make off sports betting is just money that you're able to take and, you know, do fun shit with the family, man, and live life. That's what it's all about, experiences. So experience life with that money. I started at $5, now playing 50. That's what's up, yeah. Love it. Cam, you don't understand. I was wasting my money on all these free picks these YouTubers were giving out. I was a part of so many Discords until I find your YouTube. I'm up now. I love that, Bleezy. Appreciate you, brother. Agree, Bleezy. So many people try to sell you on a dream and all this junk. Cam has kept it real over almost 2 years I have been here. That's what's up, Rippers, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate the love, y'all, for sure. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Going back to MLB. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving, y'all. We got EV to get. Nothing really on PrizePicks right now. Go to select all books. Update. So the Seth Lugo over 4.5 strikeouts. Clutch pick. Absolutely love that pick. Got to roll with it. You have Alan Roden at minus 135 on Bovada. 0.5 hits. 7.39 EV. 39 books built into that. Remember, what was that guy's name that we played yesterday? Actually, I played him on Fliff. Remember, I put 100 on him. He hit yesterday. Everybody, who played him yesterday? Let me see, cause I know I bet him. I didn't even check my account. I know I hit that shit. All right, y'all. Y'all remember his name? I'm opening it right now. Cameron Meisner. Yeah, Cameron Meisner over 0.5 hits. I put 100 on it last night. Hopefully everybody who was in the live show put it in. It was an amazing play. Cameron with a K. Yeah. I was questioning whether I should trust him because Cameron's with a K. I mean, nobody can trust that shit. You're either Cameron with a C or I just cannot trust your ass. But he ended up doing his thing, man. So that was what's up. So maybe Alan Roden will be that guy today. Alan Roden over 0.5 hits at minus 135 on Bovada. 7.39 EV, 39 books built into that. So great spot, man. That's what we look for. Christian Yelich over 1.5 bases, minus 105 on Novig, 7.3 EV, 53 books built into that consensus. Really good spot, man. And anytime you got games in cores, that is in cores, correct? I mean, there's always big fireworks possible. So Christian Yelich over 1.5. Love getting him as an underdog at minus 105 in this matchup at a 7.3. 53 books backing it. As you can see, PME members already love it. I'm going to add to that. Joe Ryan under 5.5 strikeouts at minus 129 on Novig. 5.9 EV. Minus 147 are the consensus odds among 36 books. So again, exactly what we're looking for. And y'all can see a normal thing here, right? Like, as you can notice, there are so many options at all times that you can get in at any point having a Props Made Easy membership. What you see during my video in the morning and what you see during this live stream during the day is not even close to the total amount of picks that you have throughout the day, man. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. So you are sleeping if you are not a part of Props Made Easy, man. You need to lock in. You can get a free day trial. But then you're going to lock in for the month, obviously. After you try it for a day, you're going to see why this thing is so popular. For only $20 a month, there's no beating the value you get here. Let's go. Let's look at some hockey. Well, I trusted him and he hit. Rob, I'm glad. Aaron Gordon just went to plus 105 on Bet365 for the over rebounds. What was he at? That Reds play is coming through so far. Verlander is getting lit up right now. That's what's up. That's what's up. Love it. Give us a live bet for baseball real quick right now, please. All right, let's see. Let's see if there's any live bets for baseball right now, y'all. That's what's up, Ron. Take the better value then. Oh, sorry, no. Oh, it went up to my 105. Yeah, take it. Take it then. As long as the tool still has it there. I mean, lines obviously will move as the day goes on. You can't really control that as more data comes in, but nonetheless. Let's look at baseball live real quick. Houston Astros under 3.5 team total on Fliff. I'm taking it right now. 50 books. Y'all, who's locking this in with me? Who's locking this in? Spam it in the chat. Let's get it. Houston Astros under 3.5 team total. I'm getting this in on Fliff right now. This is a live bet right now. Houston Astros under 3.5 team total at minus 110. Sorry, I'm getting that in literally right now. Oh, it's minus 135 now. Hold on, let's refresh. It just changed. Hold on, it's minus 135. They took it off the board. It went from, what were the odds we just had? It went from that to minus 130. It's minus 130 now, that quick. So we got to move quick. Let's see what we got. If you have Bet365, you can grab the Astros first half money line at minus 120. That's a good one. But I'm going to grab this right here. Plus 135, San Francisco, plus 4.5 first half run line. I'm grabbing that right now. San Francisco. What's that score right now? First half money line. So they're down 5-0. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. San Francisco plus 4.5. Yeah, plus 1. Yeah. It's plus 125 now. I'm going to put some on it, though. There we go. Giants plus 4.5. I'm taking it. If they'll give it to me. It's loading for a while. Are they going to give it to me or what? They gave it to me. All right, so I got it. We'll see how it goes. Rich off PrizePicks. I got to start trusting the tool. You got to, brother. Hey, man, speaking of live picks, last night, which I'll do it again today because why not? Last night I posted a bunch of live bets from the Props Made Easy tool over on my Twitter at Cam_ATL. I'll probably do some of that again tonight. Okay, so we're about to look at NHL before y'all asked about the live pick. Okay. Select all. All right, Leo Carlson, over 1.5 shots on goal at minus 102 on FanDuel. 8.86, minus 122 consensus built in from 35 books. Good spot there. Sorry, y'all. Thank you for everything that you do, Cam. Appreciate you, Rob. Of course. All right. Macklin Celebrini, over 0.5 points at minus 125 on FanDuel. 7.18 EV, 43 books built into that. And again, another thing that you need to remember. Just because you may not watch a sport, just because you may not know much about the sport, doesn't mean you shouldn't bet on it if the data is backing it. Okay, somebody posted the other, there was some dumb shit somebody posted the other day. Oh, I saw one of the cappers. I saw a capper post the other day. They were like, they posted how the odds, the EV and all that was showing the under on Aaron Judge, and he ended up going over, and they were like, this is why EV doesn't matter. Said something about fuck EV. Sometimes you got to go opposite, blah, 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 blah. And it just goes to show you how little that the cappers in this industry even know what the fuck they are doing. Like, they don't know what they're doing, and it's people who just don't listen and just don't follow the right way to do things as to why sportsbooks still rake people so hard. They still dominate people so hard. Shy out, damn it, man. What happened? Shy's ruled out? Damn. Sorry, y'all. Zach Hyman over 2.5 shots on goal on Bet Rivers at minus 125, 6.56, 47 books built into that. You can grab that on Bovada as well. So some good options there. Let's switch over to the Game Center and look at game bets in general today. Let's look at the main markets. That's the thing, though, because sometimes the tool might say over, but when you look at the data, the guy hasn't gone over at last 10 games, but all of a sudden the tool is saying tonight he will. Just little stuff like that. Rich, well, okay. I'm glad you bring that up because I like to talk about this type of stuff, right? If the tool likes the over on a player and something like they haven't gone over in the last 10 games is something that you're like, you need to change that mindset. And to be honest with you, like, sportsbooks over the years may have just pushed that being important to make more money off the masses. I mean, I would not be surprised if these sites just out here showing people like last 5, last 10 data, like, and that's all they do. Those sites are probably pushed by sportsbooks to exist, because if you can have the masses making decisions based off of last 5, last 10, then you are going to destroy them long term. Like, that shit does not matter. And the longer that you do this, you eventually learn that. You know what I mean? But you really got to quickly get out of that mindset, man. When it comes to NBA, we moneyline, nothing too crazy. Total points. Team total. Okay, good little team total. Houston Rockets over 105.5 team total. Minus 102 on DraftKings. 66 books built into a 6.31 EV. So love that. You're welcome, Rich. Hey man, and look, I don't fault anybody for having certain things that they feel like they must look at, or having certain things that they think are the right way to go, and it's just not. Um, that's just it's gonna come with experience. You know what I mean? Like, there's people who are gonna watch this video and be like, ah, what does Cam know? And then in another year's time, after they've lost a ton, they finally realize, oh shit, the shit Cam's been talking about is actually a winning strategy. And if I would have been doing that, I would have saved my millions of losses that I had. There is one way to be successful long term in this industry, and most people, unfortunately, at this point, are not doing it. And that's by grabbing plus expected value spots. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Grabbing it where it's the best EV. That is the only way to be successful. Unfortunately, you got a lot of people in this industry who have a lot of like popularity and following and shit that do the most negative EV shit. And because of that, it's pushing to the masses this negative EV strategy and mindset, and it's unfortunate. That's why you see so many people doing home run parlays and shit like that, because it's a popular thing, but it's not a profitable thing. So like, if for me, I've been in this industry for a while, so I have a large solid following, and you know, I don't need to like do shit out of what I feel comfortable doing to get a following or to get likes and shit. Like, I don't really care about that shit. Like, I'm not in this shit for the likes or the following and all that other shit. Like, that shit doesn't matter to me. Um I don't need any type of, what you call it, like, I don't need like some fucking 100,000 followers or fucking more likes than anybody on my shit to feel good. Like, life is amazing. Life's a blessing. I'm extremely blessed. And so, like, I'm not gonna do what you see as popular. Like, everybody doing all this home run shit and all this other shit. You're not gonna see me do that because I don't care about getting more followers, where most of the masses do. You feel what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It's all good. No offense to them. Some people just haven't had very great lives. They don't have much going on in their real lives. So the attention and the love they get online really fills something within them. You feel what I'm saying? For me, like, I just don't need that shit, brother. Like, I don't care about that shit. To be honest with you, I don't want to be known too much. Like, I want to stay right here where we're at. You feel what I'm saying? Let's stay right here. Solid following, super, like, successful companies, and just stay right here. Stay low key. I don't want a ton of following. That's not nothing I want in my life. I don't want nobody knowing me like that. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck that. Best decision I made is completely taking what I think out of the equation 100% and just doing exactly what the tool says, following the three rules. I love to hear that, brother. Look, and that's really a big step for a lot of people, man. It's hard for people to follow that. It's hard for people to do that. You know what I mean? It's like there's probably people who started this journey, probably had a couple good days, had one down day, and immediately stopped doing it already. And that's unfortunate because it really tells you a lot about the human being themselves as well. Like, in life, overall in life, you're gonna fail. And if you don't fail, you are being too comfortable. If you're not failing, you are being way too comfortable in life, man. You gotta get out of your comfort zone to have success. You gotta step out of your comfort zone. You gotta just, man, for people to reach that next step in life. For example, right? I'm extremely like financially free. Life is amazing. I'm super happy. All this other shit, right? But yet, right now, I'm also on top of Greenlight DFS and grinding on lineups. On top of being here talking to y'all, helping y'all learn how to gamble and stuff, I'm starting an electrolytes company. Um, Health has been something I've been really into lately. Um, I've been doing a lot of like, sorry, even though I'm got allergies right now. But the health side of things I've been really big into lately, and electrolytes are something that since I've been taking electrolytes on a daily basis consistently, my mental has been way clearer, my stress level has been down. I've just been feeling a million times better. So I say, you know what, this is something that could really change people's shit, change people's lives. Let me create an electrolyte company that not only hydrates people through the hydration side of things, but also but also will have some things in it like L-theanine, GABA, lemon balm, things that are good for your mental as well. So this product I'm dropping over the summer, these electrolytes I'm dropping, are going to be fire. I get my samples in from the manufacturer on Friday, so I'll be taste testing these things and making sure they taste exactly how I would want them to taste and delicious. And then we will be leveling up. Aaron Gordon, no, I don't need that. But that's the example I'm making, though, is that I'm comfortable, but yet I'm still pushing to get even further. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting into a position that I'm not real comfortable in. Like, I don't know a ton about electrolytes outside of how amazing they are for me and the research now that I have developed over time. But, you know, I'm excited for it, man, because the electrolytes are gonna become one of the biggest things in the market, especially with the mental stuff that's involved. Luke Cornett over 2.5 assists at minus 104 on Novig is a fantastic play. 11.5 EV, 47 books built into that. 11.5 EV. So if you haven't grabbed that on Novig yet, you need to. Luke Cornett. No sugar. Nope, they will not have sugar in them. No sugar. Um, they've got the electrolytes in them, as well as L-theanine, lemon balm, and GABA, which are all very good for your mental. So one thing that we know, right, is most of the world is dehydrated. I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but 70% of the world is chronically dehydrated. You know why? Because just drinking water is not hydrating you. Okay, you have to have some sodium and potassium in that to be able to enter your cells and really hydrate you to a cellular level and really make a difference in your body, right? So a lot of people are dehydrated, like chronically dehydrated. Most of you watching right now don't even realize it, but you're chronically dehydrated. Okay? On top of that, stress is a huge issue. Like the stress levels that people deal with these days, man, that shit causes bad inflammation, which in turn causes a bunch of diseases. If you can keep your stress level down as well, you're on point. So our electrolyte company will hydrate you down to the cellular level while also keeping your stress calm and everything like that. Jesus is my electrolyte. I love it. I love it, man. I love hearing. Look, anytime somebody mentions Jesus, I love it. God, everything, all that shit is amazing. Everybody should be definitely working on their spiritual side if you're not already. But Jesus is your electrolyte, and I support that. Whereas my electrolytes you should also have in your cabinet and take daily, just so you can make sure you're hydrated to the cellular level. You feel what I'm saying? Those will be dropping during the summer, y'all. Let me refresh real quick. Absolutely, brother. I'm also in health and wellness business along with other businesses, and yes, electrolytes are very, very important. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm excited to get into that field, man. My passion is just we got some really good plays here. My passion is just helping people, man. Helping people with their health, helping people through their, stop making mistakes sports betting, be able to, be smarter, make smarter decisions, man. In general, there's a lot of bullshit out here just wanting people's money and shit. It's important that, there be real people out here really helping people. Will this new product be good for kids? I wouldn't recommend it for children. It's mainly going to be adults right now, but I would love to drop a kids version. I would love to drop a kids version, and that's what we plan. Coconut water and magnesium. Yes, coconut water powder will be in it. It's going to come in a container, 30 serving container. We have coconut water powder in it as well, which helps with it helps keep the flavor really, really good. Even though you have all these things in it, all the magnesium and all these other things in it, that can be bitter if you don't have the right things in it to make it taste better and smoother and all that good stuff. So it's really going to be something huge, man. And on top of that, look, my whole following, look, everybody in here could benefit from being smarter up here. Not smarter, but clearer headed. Less stress, more focused. So I got y'all. They already got them off? Hopefully y'all got them. I love you, Cam. I appreciate you, Go. I love you, brother. Health and wealth, you already know, brother, man. Hey, I can't even explain to y'all, man. I'm somebody who has dealt with a lot of mental issues over the years, just off of just in general. Everybody deals with stress. Everybody deals with anxiety and stuff like that at some point in their lives. But to be somebody who's gone through that and then come out of that, that's another passion of mine, is to help people to mentally just be in a good place. Just be happy. You feel what I'm saying? Drain and a lot of that can also due to your anxiety, and all that stuff could be due to you just lacking some things. You feel what I'm saying? You could be lacking some things. You could need some magnesium. You could need all these other shits. Isn't reasonable like PME? You mean price wise? Yeah, it's gonna be, I believe it was 35 or $40 is what we're gonna charge per 30 serving container, which is right along the market normal. Especially with our shit being like mentally good for you as well as hydrating you. It's better than anything else in the market. And I'm just excited to taste the flavors. Like if these flavors don't taste good, we have orange mango, blue raspberry, lemon lime, watermelon cucumber, and then strawberry lemonade. 5 flavors are releasing this summer, and I'm getting all the samples in Thursday or Friday, and I will be tasting them. And if they don't live up to my standards, if they are not delicious, we're gonna have to tweak things in the formula, and we're gonna have to figure it out. But you know, my team at the manufacturing place that I'm working with say that they're amazing. So we gonna see. We gonna see. But hey, I'm not putting them on the market unless they are delicious. So, all right, let's get it. I'm just chilling with y'all, man. We're gonna go plenty over time. I may go an hour today. I may go an hour. I need some more water though. Okay, let's do it. Moses Moody is popping as a really good EV. The problem with that is the 17 books in that one. You can consider this one because it's 28 books, so it's right there by our 30 minimum we look for PrizePicks. Moses Moody under 16.5 PRA is a 6.7. 28 books have the minus 138 average, so great spot there on the under there. Draymond Green under 5.5 assists, 5.54. 65 books built into that, so good spot there for Draymond as well. But again, I hope that you have multiple books available to you, because if you're just leaning on DFS books, unless you're in a state where you have to lean on DFS books, then so be it. Just make sure it's 5% or higher, has 30 or more consensus books backing it. Trust me, join PME for $20 a month. Follow our rule book. Okay? Play only the plays that are recommended by our rule book. Okay? And you will make plenty of profit by the end of the month. Cam, what's good? Nukaholics, what's up, brother? For bankroll management, how long do you have to build your bankroll with small bets until you can bet bigger? It just kind of depends where you work it up to. It just kind of depends, man. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Remember to keep in your mind is like, okay, how much am I willing to bet that, like, how much am I comfortable to lose here? You feel what I'm saying? So look at your bankroll. Think to yourself, okay, how much would I be comfortable with losing today? And then try to stay in that range. You feel what I'm saying? And if you stay in that range and you win, just kind of grow your bankroll off that thought process, because it's very, 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 very important that you stay smart with your bankroll management, man. Because if you use bad bankroll management, you're gonna screw yourself. You have to have like a little bit of a solid period of time to be able to see the profit that you get playing plus EV. Cam got the EV bets on Sports and Live. Good shit. Appreciate you, Sean. Can you do something for the Lakers and Mavs game? So a specific game. Let me see. Specific game. Yeah, let me type in the Lakers. See what we got. Shit. Austin Reeves under 4.5 assists on Novig at minus 118, 7.4 EV, 65 books built into that 7.4. But again, don't make your decisions on what you're betting on just because you like a game. And I'm not coming at you, I'm just telling you. Like, please don't say, oh, I'm just going to play because I think this game's going to be great, which I believe it probably will, right? It's probably going to be very exciting and interesting. But take where the best EV is, regardless of what the game is, regardless of what you think is going to happen, all that good stuff. And if you have to play just a game, like if you can't get out of your head, you got to play just a game, then type in the abbreviation of a team and do it this way. All right, make sure they check all the boxes, though. 65 built into this Austin Reeves under 4.5. Okay? It's so many plays throughout the day. I struggle with going overboard. A good rule of thumb, like just try to stay within like 5 plays or so. You know what I mean? Try to stay within 5 plays. Also, it depends on where your bankroll is. If you can afford to go more plays, then go more plays. If you need to kind of take it easy and you're still in bankroll building mode, go 1 to 3 to 5. You can even do 1 bet a day and just build it up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's really no specific number where you got to do. Where can I play straight bets in Texas other than Fliff, Bovada, and Novig? You'd have to Google it. You'd have to Google it. I do Fliff, Novig the most. You can do, I believe you can do Profit X, which is available here as well. Jonathan Kaminga over 2.5 assists. Let's see. Yes, Jonathan Kaminga over 2.5 assists at plus 104 on Novig. Plus 104 odds is amazing because minus 119 of the consensus among 36 books. So good spot there. Yes, I do like that one. All right, let's look at all. Let's get off the game. Let's refresh. And we need to check MLB one more time before I get off. Let's see. Draymond Green play under 5.5 assists, still amazing. Select all. Bryce Sensabaugh over 13.5 points at plus 100. Huge EV, 31 books built into that, so the over on Bryce Sensabaugh at plus 100 on Hard Rock is good. Jonathan Kaminga's over assists. Luke Cornett over 2.5 assists at minus 104, 11.6 EV. 48 books built into that 11.6. Great spot there. Skipping over these because they have under 20, all of them. Josh Giddey under 1.5 3-pointers made at minus 126 on Novig. 10.8 EV, 37 book is over our minimum that we look for, so fantastic. And again, if you have a low bankroll, use favored EV. Only play plays that are already favored and still check our check boxes. So Josh Giddey under 1.5 3-pointers made would be the best favored EV option. At minus 126, 10.8 EV, 37 books available for that. Keon Ellis doesn't meet our minimum. Moses Moody is really close. You could over on Underdog, sure. Paolo Banchero over 1.5 3-pointers made at minus 120 on Novig. 8.69 EV out of 60 book samples. So I really like the over 1.5 3-pointers made for Paolo at minus 120. And again, these are all plays that are already favored to happen. So you're taking less risk here. Corey Joseph over 2.5 rebounds at minus 125 on Novig. 8.38 EV, 54 books built into that. Amazing spot there again. So we've got plenty of options, man. Novig is fucking wild, though. Absolutely killing them every day. Yeah. Hell yeah. Try to spread it out as much as you can so they don't limit your ass. Because, boy, I've been limited on so many. Even on sportsbooks I'm not even supposed to be playing in Texas, I'm limited like a mug on. That's the frustrating part eventually. Like, you play it safe. Because they will limit your ass if you're destroying them too hard. MLB, what time of day is the best time to snipe picks? I've been doing mine at 7 a.m. when I get to work. So early morning or right before? All solid options. I mean, it's good. Also, you can wait till about 3 or so in the day when when the lines have already been kind of put to where they're going to be most likely, outside of new news that may pop. Seth Lugo over 4.5 strikeouts at the top of the list on DraftKings at minus 135 at a 7.9 EV, 56 books. Checks all our boxes. Alan Roden still over 0.5 hits at minus 135. It's great. Novig won't limit. That's what's up. That's amazing. So get it for all it's worth then. Shit, I've been kind of low-key trying to make sure I'm spread out real good because I didn't want to be limited. So that's good to know. I'm going a few grand on there tonight. Christian Yelich over 1.5 bases at minus 105 on Novig, 7.19 EV, 52 books built into that, man. So again, man, amazing options. And again, use favored EV. If you're somebody who has a lower bankroll, play plays that are already all favored. That way you're taking a little bit less risk. You feel what I'm saying? What else y'all want to see before I head out? Drop a like down below if you haven't already, man. We popped out about an hour live stream today. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Can you do straight bets on Underdog? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. MVP, SGA, or Joker? I would love to see Gilgeous Alexander get one. I would love to see him win. I would love to see Shy win, but we'll see. Let's check Game Center one more time. Anybody want a long shot? Anybody want a long shot? Houston Rockets money line at plus 300 on Circa. Now, okay, and while we're talking about that, let me reiterate something. Plus 150 to minus 130 is the main range you want to stay in. Okay? But when you get plays like this that are huge EV, like a plus 300, you can do it. Just play a smaller portion of your bankroll. If your normal unit is $1, play 50 cents. Like, I'm really talking about playing like half your normal bankroll. If your normal bankroll is $10, go $5 on something like this. You feel what I'm saying? Because it is a long shot. But over consistent time playing this, it's major profit in these at the same time. Like, I'll sprinkle these in from time to time. Houston Rockets, plus 300 on Circa. 116 books taken into the consensus of 254 average. Getting it at plus 300 is great value, making it a 12.9 EV. Houston Rockets money line. If anybody's down to take a shot. There's worse shots to take. This is at least a plus EV shot. PropsMadeEasy.com are the tools we use today in the live stream, man. Make sure y'all go hit it up. Hit it up. Lock in, man. If you're trying to level up, that's the easiest way to do it. How much is a unit? It depends on your bankroll. My unit is 100. I bet $100 per pick minimum most times. If I was going to do a long shot, I'd probably do like 20, 25. But it depends on your normal unit size. My normal unit's 100. So if I bet something like this, no, I do straight bets mostly. I don't do two mans. I don't play DFS sites like that. I'm not playing a ton of PrizePicks, Underdog, and Better and all that anymore. Unless there's great EV on it, then yes, I will. But most times there's better plays other places. So it depends on your bankroll what your unit should be, though. Like if you have $20 in your account, then your unit size need to be like $1. So it all comes down to that. Seems like none of the good books are in NYC. That sucks, man. That sucks, brother. But guess what? Eventually, one day, all this shit will be fully legal everywhere, man. I fully believe that. We'll see what happens, though. Drop a like down below if you haven't already, man. Appreciate y'all for joining me, as always, man. And hopefully I was able to get y'all on some picks in this live stream, as always. PropsMadeEasy.com if you want to level up, baby. I'll see y'all in tomorrow morning's video. And then I will see y'all at 3 p.m. Central tomorrow for the live stream. Be here or be square. And I will keep y'all updated on this electrolyte business, man. I'm excited about it. It's a new journey in life. It's a new journey in life. I'm excited for y'all to try it. You know what I mean? Because y'all will see the difference in your mental and your overall just health. You will see a major difference if you're taking electrolytes consistently. And a lot of people have this false assumption that electrolytes are only for people working out all hard and shit. No. You know how much your electrolytes deplete over the night while your body's kind of in that rest mode, repairing and shit? You are super dehydrated by the time you wake up in the morning. And guess what a lot of people do? A lot of people go and make coffee, which further dehydrates you. You feel what I'm saying? So, and then who knows how long they go before they finally have their bit of water. And even just drinking water, you're not hydrating yourself the way your body needs it. So my electrolytes are really going to fill a void for a lot of people, man. I'm excited. Even if you've never done electrolytes before, I got you. They are coming. And they will not only get your mental right, but they will have your body hydrated. And I'm super excited to get involved in this because it's really going to change the lifestyle and the health of a lot of people, man. So I'm really excited about it. And once y'all taste this shit, I'm hoping I'm gonna taste them on Friday. My samples are coming in on Friday. I'm getting. Sorry, golly. I'm getting 5 servings of each flavor that I mentioned to y'all. So I will let y'all know, man. I may try one live on here as well. See how it goes. What's the best sportsbook you use, Cam? I love Novig and I love Fliff right now. Those are my favorite. I do not have a Profit X code. I know I should, but like I said, y'all, I'm just not. I'm not somebody who's really like into like, oh, I need my cut of this, I need my cut of that. I really don't give a shit, to be honest. Rob White, I'll try them for sure. I love that, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm excited for y'all. Is the 1-day trial done? I'm on the site and don't see it. A 1-day trial done? It shouldn't be. It's right here. You can start your free trial. You will not be able to get a free trial if you've already done it, though. You get 1 try at the free trial, man. You don't get to do like a million free trials and always keep it free. That's not how it works. 1 per person. I'm going to need a watermelon. Yeah, watermelon, what was it? Watermelon cucumber is our flavor we're dropping this summer. Watermelon cucumber. Nice little fresh watermelon. So the flavors we have is orange mango, watermelon cucumber, lemon lime, which is a traditional normal kind of flavor to go with, strawberry lemonade, and then the blue raspberry. Did I mention that one? Novig in Virginia? I'm not sure, Faith. You'll have to Google it. No books in Cali. What does it mean when I bet a bet is juiced? When a bet is juiced, that means the odds are really high, like minus 300, minus 150, 160. Technically, they call that line juiced. That's why I focus on plays that are plus 150 to minus 130. Minus 130 being the highest. That way it's not too juiced. Strawberry lemonade. Yeah, strawberry lemonade. Yep. Look at y'all remembering already, man. Let's go. I'm excited about it though, man. It's something me and my fiance are doing together. I'm excited to kind of keep it in the family. My son can one day be a part of it and shit like that. So that'll be really cool, man. And look, I'm anytime I do things, man, I first of all it has to be top notch, right? Like the what is in it, I have to know is like, big. Like really going to make a difference in people's bodies. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have bullshit in it. Like, for example, what type of person would I be promoting some shit that's super sugary? That shit's not good for you. So it's not gonna have any sugar in it. It's got coconut water powder in it to make the flavor real good. It's got magnesium, potassium, sodium, the things that you really need to be hydrated down to the cellular level. L-theanine, which is a very good mental supplement. GABA, which is amazing for your neuro health as well. And lemon balm, which is really good for stress. It's going to have not only the hydrating properties, but the mental properties. I'm just excited to release it, man. I'm excited to try it on Friday and make sure the flavors taste good. Because if they don't, I will have to tweak the formula with them. Like, we're going to have to go through the formula and make sure it's right. No fruit punch. Let me tell y'all this as well. One of the things I'm most excited about is, yes, we're dropping these 5 flavors I've mentioned to start out with. But we're also going to have limited drops. Like, we're going to drop other shit, too. Like, I would love to drop, like a fruit punch, like Rob said. I would love to drop a, like, cotton candy or some shit like that. Some cool, like, rare type drops that we'll be doing at certain times a year and stuff like that. So more flavors are coming, obviously. This is just the first run, the first drop. And, once y'all try it, I fully believe y'all are going to love the effects of it. And you're going to see a major difference in the way you mentally are operating, as well as just how great you feel, man. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Since I've been regularly taking electrolytes and really hydrating myself, like I have felt like another human. Like my stress levels have plummeted, and I'm not even taking anything with any type of stress relief in it. It's just my hydration level is making my anxiety much better and my stress level lower. So imagine when you actually add shit that's built to make your stress lower into it as well. I mean, you're just even more optimal. So I wish there was a product like what mine is dropping soon. I wish there was, which it is this summer. I can't wait. If there was a product like the one I'm dropping already on the market, I'd be taking it right now. But there's not. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Glad I got to sit here and just talk to y'all about what I got going on in life as well right now. I'm super excited about the next chapter of things that I got going on. Super excited about that. And yeah, what else? Anything else? That's it. That's it, really, man. We touched on all the best EV. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $20 a month. If you haven't joined up yet, you need to lock in. Appreciate y'all as always, man. And I'll see y'all on the next one. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central.